Sorry, just getting ready for my next cruise. That's right, we got a big fracas on the world's largest cruise ship, the Icon of the Seas, and a crazy story coming out from Russia. That's right, a crazy cruise story coming out from Russia. Cruise news and my views. A little winded. Cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. All right, so we're looking at the footage provided by Only in Florida Instagram channel, and it looks like this is a compilation of some of the fracas that happened on Icon of the Seas back in late November. Seems like there's a lot of people in the altercation there, but fortunately, like the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight, it doesn't look like there's really much physical action going on. The reports coming from the crew-center.com website says that this whole thing started over some sort of elevator incident. So yeah, if you've ever been on a cruise ship, you know that there's definitely incidents that can happen in the elevator. Somebody pushes all the buttons. Somebody won't let you out when you need to get out. Somebody won't let you in when you need to get in. Somebody dusts the crop. Now, I have been keeping my eyes peeled on social media. I assumed there would be some new marketing campaign from Carnival, like Carnival Cruise Line, the fun ships. And also not the only ships where there's fighting. Hashtag not just us. Not just us. The leadership at Carnival has to be a little bit excited when they see a story like this coming off a Royal. You know, it's like, oh, good. Somebody else is having some sort of problems and it's not us. It's such a weird, I mean, even like the business of attention, right? Even as somebody who talks about what's going on in cruising, and I know that if there's a great story or a salacious story or a dramatic story, maybe more people will come to the channel and watch it. And maybe you're new here and you're watching it because of this, fracas on the high seas. It's still not good. Like, I think if I had my choice, I would rather these things not happen. It's a weird balance, but yeah, I feel conflicted about it on some level, but I'm showing it anyways. I feel conflicted about it, but like I said, there's got to be some executives at other cruise lines going, oh yes, at least it's just not us. Just not us. I don't know what the solution is to this fighting. I mean, I guess it's just the reality of a thing. Whenever you get this many people together in an enclosed space where there's alcohol and tempers and entitlement and aggression, I guess there's going to be these incidents. I guess all you can continue to do is like beef up security and I don't know. I don't think there's a solution for it. Now, let's talk a little bit about the excitement that you experience on cruise day. It's cruise. There's nothing better than embarkation day unless it gets crazy. Unless it gets crazy. The Carnival Liberty was delayed returning to New Orleans yesterday. I think she got back in port around 6 p.m., but everybody's disembarkation and embarkation had to be delayed. Let me show you this letter that Carnival Cruise Line sent out. Look at these adjusted embarkation times. The last one, 11:45 p.m. to 12:15 a.m. Can you imagine waiting till midnight to embark on your cruise? It's cruise day. The next day, you booked a hotel in New Orleans the night before. You had to get out of your hotel, I'm assuming by 10 or 11 the next day. They did give you $25. Well, they didn't give it to you directly. You're getting $25 when you get on the cruise ship. But then you had to kill time. You had to kill time until midnight. I mean, I guess the fortunate thing is New Orleans is one of those cities that's hopping late into the evening. So you probably could have got into something, but wow. It's midnight, time to head over to the cruise terminal. In addition to the $25, they were also refunded the day of the cruise that they didn't get to do, so prorated back the day. I'm assuming that's an onboard credit also. I'm not sure that cruise ship's even left New Orleans yet. I checked about midday and it was still there. It was still there. It is a nice long cruise though, like a 14-day Journeys cruise, so hopefully that thing gets underway and everything is good. Cruise news story number 2, and maybe not as crazy, but still a little bit crazy. We talked about an odd circumstance where Norwegian Cruise Line canceled a bunch of cruises across 3 cruise ships and didn't really know where those cruise ships are going to go. Well, now we know the disposition of 2 Norwegian cruise ships. The Norwegian Dawn and the Norwegian Star will be redeploying to Tampa for the 2025-2026 winter season. Norwegian Dawn will be in Tampa on November the 16th, 2025. Norwegian Star will be in Tampa December the 5th, 2025. And this may come as a shocker to you, but they're going to cruise out of Tampa to the Western Caribbean. Crazy. No, it's a pretty standard fare for cruise ships out of Tampa to do the Western Caribbean. Cozumel, Costa Maya, Harvest Key, Roatan, Key West, Florida. Yeah, there you go. It's nice to have options in Tampa. I'm excited about that. And at least the mystery, the Encyclopedia Brown mystery of where the redeployed cruise ships are going to go has now been solved. Now, I do have to tell you about this crazy story coming out of Russia. But before I do that, a couple things. First, let's continue the Cruise Essentials Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It is Cyber Monday. I get asked a lot. That strap that we see in your video, what bag is it attached to? This is my favorite Embarkation Day cruise port bag. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but TomTok, a very well-respected brand. I like that it's got this pocket in the back. Oh, there's some sort of receipt. Pocket in the back. I like to keep my cash, my credit cards, my passport there on Embarkation Day. You got this big old center part here. I usually put a camera, sunscreen. I can even get like a little towel in there when I have to apply the sunscreen. Batteries, memory cards. I even have this tool and this air tag in there. Like you got to have yourself a good little bag for the port for Embarkation Day. And I'm going to leave the link to this and my other special bag in the first comment and in the description. Tis the season. If you're doing any shopping on Amazon, take a look at my bag and then do the rest of your shopping. It all helps the channel. So thank you in advance. And then talking about helping the channel, the second thing I'd like to do is invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything going on in cruising, please consider Everybody Was Kung Fu Fight. Please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Thank you in advance. Now let's go back to the computer and let's go to Russia. All right, look at this. This kid just jumps off a riverboat. Just hanging out, takes his shoes off. Over the rail. Jumps in the water. Hospitalized for hypothermia. Apparently the motive was unknown. Honestly, I don't know what's going on from looking at that. Hopefully the kid is okay, stable mentally, that kind of thing. But yeah, just opened the door and jumped off the ship. So fortunately, he was right next to the water. And of course, it's really cold water and they got him and they're treating him. But that's crazy. That's some wild stuff to see. It must be a full moon or something because it seems like every one of these cruise news stories over the last few days, a little kooky. It's a little kooky. Look, I'll do it like I did it yesterday. I already told you about the bag link, but I'll leave a secret link in the description and in the comment for what I feel like is a must-have for cruisers. Make sure you check that out. This is Tony for La Lido Look. Until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. Cruise News.